Hi guys, this is part of the Lunch and Learn series, so I am taping several of them at the same time, so that's why I look like I'm wearing the same shirt in all of these. All right, this Lunch and Learn should be going out on December 19th, which is a Tuesday, and that's December 19th, 2023, by the way, just in case you're watching this in the future. Okay, so we already did Lunch and Learn number 1, so this is Lunch and Learn number 2. Oh, and go to stephaniegrams.com and get on a newsletter and check out the Keepsake Business Academy launching January 2024, but you can get the early bird special now. Okay, this is the Keepsake Business Marketing category. So we already did the Keepsake Business Income category. Go back and find that one, all right? So this is the Business Marketing category. Number 1, how well did you profile and reach your ideal audience? Let me say that again. How well did you profile, not your profile, but how well did you know your target audience, target customer, and reach them? So if you don't have like a target customer, ideal customer in mind, your marketing may be suffering. Chances are it's probably suffering, and if it's not, very good. But if it's suffering and you feel like you can do better in 2024 with your marketing, start with knowing who your customer is. All right, so you need to have that customer profile. Number 2, what marketing strategies generated the most sales and or most engagement? So an example would be, who contacted you for your services? Oops, here, let me adjust this. Who contacted you for your services and how did they find you? And are they your target customer? Example, early on I posted about memory bears in a marketplace group. I won't name it or anything like that. And I had all kinds of questions coming in to my inbox. Out of those potential orders, I rejected 2. I was not going to make a certain type of bear that they requested at the price they wanted, and still expect free shipping, because I would have gone in the hole, like in the negative in my business, had I taken their order. So that's why you really, really need to be firm on who your customer is and what your pricing is in services and all of that. It needs to be in writing. You owe it to yourself. If you are an actual business owner, you have to answer to other people for your business, right? And one of those is the tax man. So you need to make sure that you're not going in the hole taking orders just because somebody's going to pay you $40 for maybe a memory bear or something. $40 is not going to give you any profit. It's just not. And if that's how you price it, I mean, good luck. But we can talk pricing in depth later or one-on-one. All right, how many people did you have join your mailing list? If you don't have a mailing list going, you're missing out. All right, we talk about this in depth in the Keepsake Business Academy. It's the only one offered. It's by me, Stephanie Grams. Don't settle for anybody else trying to sell these classes to you because they don't know what they're doing. The next question. If you used social media, which platform performed the best? If you have LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Pinterest, out of those, which one led the most customers your way? All right, so write down the platform and the outcome. If you didn't get any, say you're really spinning your wheels on Instagram and just nobody's really reaching out, you either need to do something different with your profile or spend less time there and focus your time on a different social media platform. So again, that's something that I do offer paid coaching for a private one-on-one. So if that's something you're interested in, also you just start at stephaniegrams.com, get on the newsletter, and the newsletter has all of this information in it as far as how to contact me. Okay, the next question. Did you run any ads or campaigns? And did you attend any type of event and it did not go well? I did attend an event this year. It was terrible. I broke even. I might have even still been in the hole. I'm afraid to look at my numbers again, but I'm sure I broke even because I was very careful about what I took. Okay, and last but not least, what would you do differently in 2024? Okay, so I'm going to recap all of these questions real quick. That way you can write them out, or I'll read the question off and maybe you can just jot down something real quick. So this is under the Keepsake Business Marketing, and this is a recap. All right. How well did you define your target customer? And how well did you reach them? Okay. I'll give you a second to write that down. All right, next. What marketing strategy or strategies generated the most sales and or engagement? All engagement does not equal a sale immediately. Keep that in mind. There is an ebb flow. You know, there's like this up and down kind of thing in all business, but especially when it becomes centered on memory bears and keepsakes, because not all keepsakes. I'll just stick to memory bears because that customer sends you their clothes that they are attached to, and they're trusting this stranger to turn it into something beautiful that will last a lifetime. And you know, if they don't know you personally and they've never actually felt or touched your products, you know, they might be a little leery on that. So engagement can be a future sale, but it's still important to chart that, to note that in your business journal on who reached out, how they found you, what the outcome was, and are you going to like circle back and contact them later in the year. So you want to kind of keep all that, all right? Next, if you used social media, which platform performed the best? Write out the social media. One thing that you can do for social media, and again, we go way deep into this in the Keepsake Business Academy classes, is write down the social media and how many followers you have, and we chart that every 30 days because you want to see, is it performing well? Are you wasting your time or money and efforts on that? So keep that in mind. Next one, did you run any campaigns or ads? And did you attend any events, online events and in-person events? So you've got 4 things to kind of write down and think about. How did it perform? Did it go as well as you hoped? Will you do this again? If so, what's differently? If you won't, why? Journal all of it, okay? And last but not least, what will you do differently in 2024? Will you buy advertisement maybe in a local newspaper? Will you, instead of being online and seeing the world is your oyster kind of thing, or the ocean, or whatever that saying is, will you narrow it down to maybe your zip code and then start there and just go 10 miles, 20 miles, 30 miles. Anyways, I talk about that in depth. Also, we talk about all kinds of wonderful things in the Keepsake Business Academy. The website is going to be above my head on this video. Go there, get on the newsletter, reach out, and I will talk to you again in Lunch and Learn number 3, which will be tomorrow. Bye, guys.